Back again, as promised. Yeah, it was a really short stream last time, super early in the morning. I don't think anyone even showed up. So, I figured I'd do more of a usual afternoon stream. Staying hydrated. Yeah, I don't really have a plan for this one. So, gotta put as an AMA, ask whatever. Um, I'll probably have to do it a couple times as people sort of trickle in. I really should start pinging the social networks for this, but you know, is what it is. I did fix a couple things, so the rain's back. Always a plus. Kids are still yelling in the alley. That's fun. Um, got the mic set up. Doing a little bit of house cleaning with everything. I think it's getting better. I think really it's coming down to getting all of the alerts and all that shit. Different transitions, the logo asset up. Fuck. There. Um, all the auxiliary type stuff done. Getting there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll have to talk about this a couple times. Yeah, as people start showing up. Well, that's interesting. There's some really weird stuff going on my stream deck. It works now. It didn't work last stream. Fascinating. Sorry. Like the label changes when I click into it. It's very interesting. Oh, it's the wrong image. Oh, well. Oops. At least the right. So the on button's wrong. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm rambling about this. So it should be showing Chrome. It is not even showing. Where do I need to go? It's been a minute. Let's see. Fucking Windows. Chrome. So one thing I did do is I worked on this live page. So let me. The Twitch bot doesn't work in YouTube, or the night bot, which is supposed to be stream wide, doesn't post to YouTube. So if you're not in YouTube, maybe check out the Twitch. All like the commands work. So if you do exclamation point commands, you can see all the different. The Streamlabs bot has all these links, so you can get all the information. This one is where did I put it? Oh, it didn't save. Weird. So I'm brand new to using all these like Streamlab bots and all that shit. But what I did is I worked on this live page, which kind of talks about what I'm doing with the stream. I don't think anyone's here really needs this information. It's just kind of whatever for people who are already here. Oh, it's showing it live. Oh no, it's not. That just happens to be the same page from a different stream. So the one thing to talk about is this feedback section I added in here. Took me a minute to figure out all these. I think it works. The whole captcha thing has been kind of a pain in the ass to get figured out. For mobile, it just breaks the layout. But I think it would be good to have feedback in more of like an anonymous form. I think like having it on the stream, I think is one thing. Is what it is. But this way, it can just be anonymous sort of feedback in terms of like what topics you're interested in, the schedule in terms of time of day and the day, as I'm trying to figure out some sort of schedule. Always room for additional comments. Don't be a robot. And then this whole idea of like a critique request. This was something that was mentioned to me as being of interest. So if you want me to take a look at anything, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how many people submit to something like this. it's there's a lot of things that like people want in theory, but like actually following through. This requires like uploading it somewhere, filling out the form. Um, see what happens. Like I hope people submit here. It'd be great to kind of just point my attention somewhere besides myself and my work, and being able to help out anyone who just wants another set of eyes. That's all I see it as. You know, it could be something that's work in progress, could be something that is just finished. But the big thing, I probably need to put another exclamation point, is that, oh, you fucking kidding me? That glow is still there. Um, that you have permission ultimately to share this stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of NDAs. I think I need to make myself free and clear of any sort of culpability if anything that's under NDA is disclosed. You check this box, so that's my out. But yeah, the option to keep it anonymous. I know some people maybe don't want their name attached to it. Um, I think this is a better way of doing it. I thought I'd created a. Let me see if I can make this real fast in the. This whole sign up thing for the Streamlab. Like the bot, they have this thing called CloudBot. Commands. So it should be exclamation survey. See if this will work. Mission survey. Yes. The survey is probably not the right. I mean, this is the survey. The first part of it is survey, but the critique request probably needs to be its own section. I just did this really quickly. This whole section thing is kind of broken, but I think it makes sense here. I had it like in the footer and kind of like a global thing, but I think tying it into knowing I want to do like a page talking about this whole live stream thing I'm doing, I think it makes sense. So yeah, and feedback on the feedback input. Always welcome. I mean, I'm flying blind. I think that's still in here. No. I've rewritten copy this morning. I had a ton of coffee and just wrote all of this. So, yeah, is it a good thing? Probably not, but that's all right. So that's here. I feel like I need to get the Streamlabs bot working. Just, I don't think that's. I'm trying not to bore you guys with all this stuff. I think I've done so many Webflow streams lately. I'm also that's part of the reason why I'm doing that. That survey is because I just feel like I'm skewing too heavy on certain things, and I think that's not what people come to the stream for. So, I don't know what people come to the stream for. Entirely honest. So I'm trying to diversify a little bit, make myself more available to do all sorts of stuff. So, what do I do? I think. Let me see what pages I have right now. I think the interactive thing could be fun to do. It's probably not. 3D's not ready. Wallpapers is good. These pages are good. I'm running out of things to do on the website. I've done all sorts of streamlining recently. I think I've talked about it ad nauseum. I'm ready to be done with this fucking thing, if I'm being entirely honest. I think I've done too much and sunk so much time in. Like I'm not working on assets for like the stream, which maybe that's what I'll do right now. Start working on that stuff because it gets into like some more motion design, which is different, a little more expressive. Probably gonna have to do desktop sharing. Okay, and I can still play music. I don't think that's coming to the stream. If it is, well, it's been nice knowing you. I'll be DMCA flagged multiple times by the end of this. Doesn't look like it's going through. So, and again, one of the other options is exclamation playlist, and that'll give you the link for the no ISO playlist. Let me quit a couple apps here. Open a couple things real fast, do a little prep work. I'll just switch over. Get this all squared away. After Effects. Why is the window so low? What have I done? Let's see. Where was stuff? Logo shit too? Sounds about right. I'm missing files. That's not live stream.png. I don't know what's missing. Kind of scared. Probably something important. Oh. I think it is the logo itself. Oh, this thing's bugging out right now. Yeah, there should be a logo in here. Logo in. Yep. There you go. That's my problem. So I'm missing the logo. I don't think that's going to be in the trash, is it? It is not. Fuck. Why did I do that? I bet you both of them. So I'd have two different files going with this. Logo shit 1 and logo shit 2. So really, I think highly of this. I mean, I do. I think this is getting somewhere kind of nice. This might be too intensive for streaming. This is why I think I need a separate capture card and a second laptop. It's getting hot in here already. This fucking Mac Pro is just cooking. So the problem, like what this is doing right now, is multiple effects on top of effects, and I think that's where it gets the compounding problem and makes this such a tedious thing. I mean, um, once it has the cache sort of built up, um, it should be better loading from then on out. This is painful. And also, the problem is I'm doing this at 4K, so it is pretty high res, which I almost wonder if I just chill on this. If I make a new one for new project. Yes, this is 4K. I think this is the right one. Let's see, standard 1080p After Effects. Yeah, that's what I thought. 29.97. So I'll also open up Sketch, document. Oh no, I use one of these presets. I don't have. It's like 1080p is 1080 by. No, I'm not even gonna say it because I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Actually, I have it backwards. Okay, so we have canvas. So a couple things I want to work on are. I have a template for our page. Let me 5 overlays. Yes. Yeah. Where are we? So donation one, I think I do like something along this line. PNG. Yes. Oh, where did I put all this stuff? Originals, live, time. Oh, this is terribly organized. Notion. From what I can tell, it seems like it's pretty quiet here, so I'm just gonna kind of just work. Um, you know, I think this is the most. I don't need to talk too much about this kind of stuff. Pretty self-explanatory going through After Effects. So just what did that thing go? Video. Oh, it was modulation. Yeah. I wonder if I could just milk this for 5 seconds. Yeah, that feels better. I don't know what distortion does. But I do like the idea of like a full screen sort of. Yeah. And at worst, like even if it doesn't make sense as a full screen asset, this could be something that maybe just sits top corner. Closer look at what's going on. Actually, if I do a render to cache. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna make these long sort of sweeps. Yep. Oh, actually, yeah. Get this out of the logo shit folder. Probably a good idea. Knocking bottles of booch over. Live. Must be notifications. I'm trying to be a little more strategic with this instead of start calling stuff like logo shit 1 and logo shit 2. Like it's just I do things quickly and then I start liking where it's heading and I just like find myself in this rut like, well, this is the lane you picked. Fuck it. This is what you gotta do. It's comp 1, so this would be here. So what I did find, I found a free script that I do like. I don't know if it's a bad idea or not, but I fucking care. So this script, it basically creates all sorts of like LCD effects to things. So with the other plugin I have, I think it just creates this nice combination. Like it brings out some of the halation, some of like the LCD, like the channel splitting that you find in like what's the SRT? No, SRT is like the fucking Dodge Viper. Is that what it's? No, it's CRT, I think. Ah. So get this kind of. If I zoom out, to make it faster. Not really. So yeah, this is the like the two like I don't know what's called. Um, it's like the effect, which is then compounded by a script that's running multiple instances of like the different channels of like you can see the RGB. I don't know what the control is. If that's a null that everything's moved off of, I'm not sure. I don't really I don't really do the nulls. Like I'm pretty sure that's cringeworthy to a lot of people who do motion design. I know one of my buddies who lives and dies. I mean, he lives and dies. He's a very systematic motion designer, and he always tells me about animating things off the null and how that's how you can create systems. And I just haven't done it yet. Um, I almost wonder, like, it thins out so much. I don't know if it's just the phasing. I don't know. I'm curious. But it feels like this is like a natural place for it to fade out. It's like right here. It's like maybe I put a um you ready to go even deeper in the rabbit hole? LCD notification LCD. So now that's pre-composed. I don't know if it makes it any more efficient in terms of rendering it. I don't think so. I guess it's already cached. But if I do a mask. Problem is I haven't done a lot of masks as it pertains to like a gradient fill. Let's do the whole thing. Mask path. Almost like right here, it should move up with it. Here. Is it ever? Oh, come on, get the top line right there. Can't believe they got rid of the way to like manually control this. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, so I just fade this out quickly right here. I'll just. There we go. And what I need to figure out is how to do the dynamic text. The dynamic text is a pain in the ass. I'll tell you that. I don't know why, but like loading up live fonts in Streamlabs is just horrible. I think I'm like your typical designer who's got bad habits and just, you know, hoards all the fonts he can get. I try and deactivate all the ones I don't like, but it doesn't really seem to do a whole lot for me. The one last thing I do want to do is add a blur on here, and I don't know which is the best one. I'm being entirely honest. How to use camera blur before. Camera lens blur. I want channel blur. A radial blur seems kind of nothing like going for obsolete. I mean, a Gaussian blur seems like what I want. I don't know what this is gonna do. Doing nothing. Interesting. I don't get why this is nowhere to be found. There shouldn't be any background to this. Oh, there might be. Wait a minute. Where did the fuck did this background come from? I wonder if the mask has a fill. That could be what's going on. What's here? Why can masks not have a fill? I'm confused. As always. PNG has transparency. Huh. If I make this screen... Why? Maybe this script just gets rid of background. That's really strange. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe the script can't be used with transparency. Which is okay. I can always key it out in Streamlabs, but really wish I didn't have to. Oh well, maybe I do. I want this LCD on it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's add to render queue. Where's the alpha? Oh, I think I need to put it to media encoder. I think this is the way I found. I did some research on the best ways to do alpha channel animations. It actually doesn't fucking matter because I don't. I should quit that. I already have a solid background. It doesn't fucking matter. I should just do whatever. Like H.264, or you can't do H.264. You can just do 422. And put this in OBS. Videos, transitions, images. Hmm. Actually, so this will mean I'll have to pull up my Streamlabs. Go ahead and hide chat for a second. This is what I'm looking at pretty much all the time. Overlays. Where alerts? Media. Change media. Notifications. Oh, I never rendered it. Streamlabs. Well, megs is probably bigger than it needs to be, but I don't know if it likes these file formats. Huh. Well, you can't even see. That's right, I'm on the overlays. Shit. I gotta figure out a better way. Maybe this isn't the best time to do this. Shit. Maybe I'll just get them in order and then I'll apply them later. Nope. Oh. Okay, so we have that one done. There's a couple of things. I mean, the corner logo is something I need to figure out. I wonder if that's something I can figure out right now. Something like donation screens. I mean, this is kind of like the ideation phase for all this stuff. You can see I haven't had as much time as I would like to spend with this. This is kind of like first passes. I'm starting to realize that there's not as much flexibility to do some of this stuff. I think you have to get into this custom CSS with it, but there's really weird parameters in terms of like how you pull this data, how you actually code it within Streamlabs. So that's a whole thing. I wonder if that's really worth it for this stream. I don't know. There's a couple people here. If you have any requests, questions, I'm kind of all over right now. This was trying to keep some sort of semblance of order here. What I think would be good is like a be right back screen. Maybe I can fuck around with that and try and find something interesting. I think how I can. I tried doing like a background image that then just sort of shifted behind it, but it's still, even then, you couldn't fucking tell. This is all like a new process in working with what's it called? All these different plugins in After Effects. I haven't really done a lot of like expressive motion. It's all been like animating interface and stuff like that. So I don't really have a great workflow in terms of like, because so much stuff is just like really dynamic that you can do with some of these plugins. And so I wonder if I can import it out. Do you have anything that's like that set in stone? And honestly, I think like just a simple marquee. If I could just do a looped video of like just a be right back, something that could just paste on top of the screen while I'm gone. Um, I have like the full screen like hides everything. I think it's a little excessive, and it could be something more interesting, something I just like cycle in and out periodically as I have more bandwidth to do it. Um, these are all not. I don't want to do anything too loud. Just keep it simple for now. Um, I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten anything to distribute evenly, like ever. It's always distribute unevenly. Whatever. Good enough for me. Convert to outline. Exportable PNG. I don't know why it looks like that, but sure. It's actually pretty big. Yeah, it's probably good that I'm not doing this at 4K anymore. Oh, I'm just zoomed in. It's that big. Let's align. So let's go to my effects. Where um, it's kind of nice. It's like you can do like set the phase, and so if I do like a marquee animation um, within Streamlabs, this is something that like combining like the looped motion of this with like the phase shifting horizontally could be kind of cool. I don't know. Not something I have a ton of experience doing. But I'm kind of aware I don't like doing it as much. But I'm really hanging my hat on this one plugin right now. I've combined it for other things, like there's been these distortions that I've done on top of it, um, actually underneath it, rather. So then it's distorting whatever I'm doing with this. And then, like, you can also get into just like displacement maps and do a lot of cool animation with that. Um, again, you start getting into like this whole thing when it comes to Actually, I've never used Liquify, so I have no idea how the fuck this works. Where the fuck is the... I don't know. Maybe Liquify's not what I'm looking for. Griddler. I don't understand. It's just breaking it up into a grid, I suppose. Oh, it's creating duplicates of it. I see. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna, for now, just fake the motion. It's a 5-second loop. See how like the horizontal like phase shift with the effect. It's kind of nice. 10, nice and slow. And then as you kind of offset some of these different like, I guess that was the mega. Shows what I know. Set this sort of halfway point. So this way I can just, I can duplicate start and end frames so I can create a seamless loop with everything. Position I'll fix. I'll just take off the keyframes and then use the alignment to recenter it. But I'm just trying to like get the feeling of this, and it's not feeling great. There was a way to show the lines. It really might be that easy. I don't think I need to animate phase. Like it's not. All it's doing is just solidifying it more. I don't really want. I get rid of phase. Distortion I can fuck around with. 50 to start. You want that. I don't think this needs a ton. Just to create some variability in this. It's gonna kind of look looped, but that's all right. But I'm getting the feeling that like just the horizontal marquee itself is not. Maybe it needs to be just bigger. I don't know if this Griddler thing. Might be some way to. Yeah. Well, that's not gonna help there. I think just a little offset will do me a lot of good. Create like, it doesn't feel like there's a hard turning point, even though there kind of is. Yeah, there we go. Hasn't returned. The problem is at no point is BRB actually visible here. I would say it's probably an issue. Actually, where is it? This right here should be the beginning. Yeah, what is causing this? This is the horizontal scale, I feel like. Oh. Hmm. Feels like it animates in, but it's not resolving quick enough. I think this horizontal scale thing is just fucking it up. I think it's alright without it. -1.65. So this is where I think I just have this shift late. Could be the answer. Oh, oh no. So this is 1.6. Yeah, I mean, the problem is like the phase shift. Can I go -1? No. Maybe just phase shift? Or it just doesn't move. And that's sort of like reverse Doesn't really feel as jarring. I just ease it a little bit. And set this as a 12-second loop. I don't think I have anything going on with the gritter though. I remember I don't want to get into the rotation. It's weird, it's like I don't know why that's. Oh, let's see if I can fuck with this. So have this as part of like the resolve and go from like really abstracting the hell out of it. I think it's a little soon. I'm gonna see if I can like switch the. It feels like it's too dense now. I don't know if this is the phase. Yeah. I do like that it's almost resolved. I feel like this should be. Hmm. I'm a little confused as to why this is masked to this. Like just the canvas of the image, why it isn't allowed to overflow if I'm doing vertical scale and I'm not cutting the tile. Hmm. I don't know. Strange. Um, I should call this. So what I want to do is I don't think I have the original like notification pre-comp anymore. So I want to call this a ridge. Do I? Hmm. It's the one thing I don't like is the fact that like the glow on this is, you can almost see the haloing on it. It almost looks like it's got really shitty local dimming or something on the display. Which isn't bad, I guess, if I'm going for the CRT sort of look, but yeah, I don't know. What are you gonna do? So I want to keep that original. So then if I create a new comp, I don't know if this is gonna make like weird duplicates. So I want BRB CRT. No, I think I'm calling LCD. Because it technically is. BRB original line. Fuck. Line. Position center. One thing I need to do. I need to get rid of the positioning. I just need to center this fucker. Because the animation is going to happen within Streamlabs. I don't know if that's a better way to do it. It might not be. God, I just wish I could just animate it the other way. Yeah, that out kind of sucks, but all right. So animation's gone. I run that script so I can get my LCD on it. This is a much better way. So now I can retain the pre-comp. So I'm not losing, because I think it flattens it into something. Hmm. And so to not make this any more confusing, then I want to get the LCD in here. I want to duplicate it. Put the glow on this. See, I don't know if glow or blur is better. I want to see what glow looks like on this. So then I might not have to do. Not bad. Huh. Yeah, that backwards just sucks. But one thing I'm looking at this more and more. Um, Root VH, what is all this shit? I just wish I can control some of the blues in this. Be above my pay grade. I could probably do then in like the glow. Why is that like so desaturated? That's not. It's still there. That's not what I want. This is. Oh, whoa. Hmm. I wonder if I can. Oh, I don't want right here. Here. I could just move it so fast that it feels like it's going the other direction. Gotta go further. Further. Oh fuck, there's multiple key points. Kinda works. My problem is like it's still condensed on the right side. I don't know if I can really do much. Although it feels better there. Give it more time. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just like thinking out loud right now. Right. Or on the queue. Stop. Bye. Hmm. Oh, I didn't specify. That's why. Let's have a 2-second pause. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. You're not gonna see anything for a second. I don't know I don't know of any way of doing this. Just want to try this one real fast. Um, uh, media source. I'm just looking through some stuff right now. There's no way for me to show this. I don't think. Let me. Oh, you can see like what I'm working on right now is this Be Right Back overlay. What I can do is chroma key. If I set the color to black. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be any good. Yeah, the key is shit. So I really need to get. I need to figure out how to do um, the LCD effect with a transparent background. Otherwise, it's like you see that like blurry fucking image or edges there. It's just gonna keep looking like that. That's no good. Hmm. Where is it? So this is in overlays. One thing I need to do is figure out now. So if I go back to desktop streaming, it's kind of a mind fuck, but I think I'm gonna figure this out. So then if I go to configure stream deck, I have these clips I can access. This would be right back. I think this should work now. Maybe not. Oh, so what I need to do is make a switch. Where the fuck is stream arms? Source. Overlays. Be right back loop. Let's see if this will work. Hey. Does work. I gotta get rid of that key that's on there because it's just not working. I think I can fuck with the smoothness. Wait, shit. Messing with the smoothness helps, but it's still not great. At least on the preview right now, it looks like shit. I was just gonna keep playing. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And so, problem with the smoothness and the keying is like I'm gonna lose um, a lot of the glow that goes on with it. And that's kind of a nice part of the effect. It's okay here because it's so small, but um, yeah, and that transition out is not. That ain't it. Let me try and fix one more thing. This one, there's a way to. What? Scroll. Fuck. That out looks like shit. Start. Yeah. And that fucker off. Okay. Well, that is my attempt at that. So I have to figure out, I'll do some homework off stream just to kind of figure out how the hell to get that thing to work. Because it just, yeah, if I have to rely on Streamlabs keying out anything that's soft with any sort of glow, like I'm in for some disappointment. Fuck. Ackman, what's going on, man? How goes it? Pretty slow stream today, not gonna lie. I guess this is kind of what happens when I take a week off. But yeah, it's sort of like an AMA type stream today. No real plan. Keep on thinking about having a plan to plan, and then I don't plan. It's kind of it's my arc. Checking some things. I'm thinking I might do this more of this off stream. I know I'm bouncing around between a lot of shit right now. But I think I'm kind of in a weird spot where I'm just getting back to um, getting back into it. I've been out for a week. My brain's kind of mush right now. I'm having phone calls and like interviews for possible projects, and I'm just fucking brain dead. It's unbelievable. I really don't know what to make of it. So take that for what it's worth. Probably good I'm on stream right now. I do wonder if I just like call it early and come back tomorrow morning with a shitload of coffee and clear head. Um, I think I'm gonna do some photos actually. That's kind of like the safe, like low level. I can kind of zonk the fuck out and make progress, but you know, I can kind of go on autopilot with photos for a little bit. So let me do go into photos. So I've been adding a couple. I added a bunch before I left. And if you have the Apple TV app, definitely refresh. Quit it. So if you double tap on the TV icon, and then you go to like the app switcher and you just slide up, kind of like you close your apps on your iPhone. Um, it helps push a resync for some reason. Really don't know why it doesn't do that. My brother did the development. He seems to be in denial that it's a problem. I see it. I see blank screens too. I don't know if anyone else gets that, but that is most definitely a problem. Um, that's not it's not a feature, it's a bug, no matter what people like to say. Um, let's see, August, kind of did a couple. First night I got back, but I realize it's been a little slow, and I'm also trying to go through and weed out some of these old edits. Again, like I've got my photo website coming up at some point. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. The development's pretty much on hold. So I'm not making any promises in terms of when that's coming out. Which is all good. I wasn't expecting it to be a thing anyway, so um, that works for me. 879. I'm totally against this edit. Interesting. All these old presets. I don't really like it. I don't like that either. Start over. But let's get this as the pick. All these to yellow. Add this to select. C. South Bay. It's the unedited image. And because it's light out, I can't really do a ton of really dark dramatic images. Oh, I actually need to change my profile too. My color profile for my display. This may crash the stream. If it does, it's been real. Hopefully I'll be back in a second.